lowly Seattle Seahawks, they couldn't stop the run. They made Marshawn Lynch look like he was Jim Brown and Gale Sayers. Well, the Saints are on a mission this year to disprove that last year was definitely a fluke and that Drew Brees is the real deal. Now, last season they were be fallen by tons of injuries in their backfield, and in fact, this season they've even gotten rid of Reggie Bush. But they feel that this season's team is better than last year, especially on the defense, and they feel they have a running back in Pierre Thomas who can carry the load as well as Mark Ingram. And so we shall see what the Saints do this year. I think they're going to be an offensive juggernaut as they've been for the past few years, and they could find themselves playing for a Super Bowl championship. The Houston Texans, folks, that's right, the Houston Texans, I think, are one of the top 12 teams in this league, and this is their year to do it. This is the breakthrough year that Matt Schaub needs, or he is done. This team has a great running back in Foster who led the league last year in rushing. They have a great, fast, young defense, and they have the greatest receiver in the game right now, Mr. Andre Johnson. This team needs to take advantage of the aging Colts. And in week one, they play the Colts. They need to send the message that they are the team to beat in this division. The last couple seasons, they've played the Colts on opening day and have had leads and should have won games, but they've fallen apart in the fourth quarter. Can't do it this year. This is your year. This is your time to do it, Matt Schaub, or bye-bye. The San Diego Superchargers have the best offense in football. Last season, Philip Rivers should have thrown for 5,000 yards, but the last couple games, well, first of all, he didn't have Vincent Jackson all season long, and imagine had he had Jackson all season long. I think this is the Chargers' season to get it done. They have a great running back, they have a great offensive line, and of course they have Rivers. This is Rivers' time to join the elite list of quarterbacks. Defensively, they got issues. They got holes in their secondary. They got holes in the linebacker position. But they can score with anyone, anywhere, at any time. And just as Plaxico Burress is a beast, so is Vincent Jackson. And if Mr. Jackson can continue to play and develop in the manner in which he's doing, I truly believe the San Diego Superchargers could be Super Bowl bound. The next team I feel will be in this list, well, are the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are on this list because of Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning will get off to a slow start, but somehow, some way, will rally this team around and fight for a wild card spot. They may not get it, but they're going to do whatever they can to make sure that they'll put themselves in that position. Unfortunately for the Colts this year, they have just been a snake-bitten team this offseason with injuries, and it's been that way for the past few years. I mean, Joseph Adai came into this league, and I thought he was going to be the new Edgerrin James, but he continues to be hurt. Peyton Manning's neck is slowly, healing, and he's, been, I guess, cleared to practice. But the bottom line is, I think this year the Colts take a step back. But they're still a top 12 team, and I expect they will contend to try to get into the postseason. And the number 12 team, folks, well, 3 teams could fit this bill, but I pick one because it's my show, and that team happens to be the New York Football Giants. The Giants have as much talent as any team in the NFC and in the NFL. But the injury bug has killed them in the preseason, and they're just going to have to find ways to outscore people right now. Unfortunately for the Giants, their biggest woe isn't injuries. Their biggest woe is turnovers. Eli Manning, over the past 3 seasons, has turned the ball over 53 times at the quarterback position. That's way too much. He's got to limit his turnovers this season, or the New York Giants won't be going anywhere anytime soon. So, folks, those are your top 12 teams in the National Football League. I'm sure some people will debate that some other teams should be on that list. They will join the second-tier teams, and we will talk about those second-tier teams on 89.7 KLAS FM after this.